Hello there. We're working on a question here. It says, predict which of these reactions has a positive change in energy. So when you do this problem, there are several different things you want to think about. First of all, you want to look at the states. If the states are all equal, you want to look at the number of particles. And then you want to look at the temperature if it is changing, but there's no indication here of any kind of difference in temperature. Okay, so let's look at part A here. We've got CH4 gas, 2O2 gas going to CO2 gas plus H2O gas. So it's at the same temperature, and we have gases going to gases, so we want to count particles. Now the way to do this is just to count the coefficients. So we have 1 in front of the CH4, we have 2 in front of the oxygen, and so we have 3 particles, okay? And on the product side, we have 1 carbon dioxide, and we have 2 water molecules, so that's equal to 3. So since these two numbers are equal, just based on prediction or examination, there would be no change in entropy. For part B, we've got a change in state, okay? So we have a gas here going to solid here, so we want to focus in on that, okay? Over on this part, we have solid as well, okay? So I'm just going to write solid plus gas goes to solid, okay? So remember in a gas, we have very high chaos, very high randomness, high entropy, okay? And in solids, we have very low entropy. The molecules do not have a high degree of motion. Okay? And so we want a reaction that has a positive change in entropy. Remember that if delta S is positive, you're creating randomness. I like to use the word chaos. So if we're going from a large amount of chaos to a low amount of chaos, that is not creating chaos. Delta S is negative for this reaction B. So that's not a positive change. In part C, we're going from gas to a solid as well, so that's not possible. In part D, we have a solid going to aqueous and aqueous. So remember that the aqueous state is similar to the gas. It's very random, it's very chaotic. The particles fill a whole kind of solution. So solid to aqueous is going to be delta S is plus. There's more randomness or more chaos here. Okay? And then also we're going from 1 particle of sodium hydroxide to 2 ions. Okay? We have 1 sodium ion and 1 hydroxide ion. So we're actually creating more particles, which is also more chaos. So for this problem, part D is the answer. Thanks for watching, and please consider thumbing this video up. Thank you.